Hey friends, this is The Smiling Man. This is a remake of an old indie horror game I played a while ago, and that game was inspired by the indie short horror film that was really popular on YouTube a while ago called The Smiling Man. Apparently this is both a remake of the original game as well as a version that is more similar to the short horror film itself, so there might be multiple playthroughs warranted, but we'll see. What's important is that we're together right now, spending time playing a game that hopefully we'll enjoy. Before we get started, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I'm recording this video right now at a time where I'm not doing the best in terms of my mental health. This video will likely go live well after the fact, but I made it apparent in a community post saying I'll be taking a break from streaming for a week, and you guys were unbelievably supportive of that, encouraging me to take a break, encouraging me to prioritize my mental health, and I feel like I owe you guys a genuine thank you for that. I didn't feel any pressure from you guys, I just felt genuine love, caring, and that you wanted the best for me regardless of what that did to the stream schedule, or the video schedule for that matter. I don't like taking extended breaks. I know these videos are very important to a lot of people, and they're very important to me as well. But thank you for making me feel like if I needed to take a break, I could, and you guys would be 100% fine with that. It means the world right now, and don't worry, I'm gonna be okay. I love you guys. With that being said, here is The Smiling Man. So here's the main story. Some years ago, I lived in the center of a large city here in the USA. As I've always been a night person, I often got bored after my roommate, who was decidedly not a night person, went to bed. To pass the time, I used to take long walks and spend time thinking. I spent 4 years like that, walking alone at night, and never once had a reason to feel afraid. I always used to joke with my roommate that even the drug dealers in the city were polite. But all of that changed in just a few minutes of one evening. It was a Wednesday, somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning, and I was walking near a police-patrolled park quite a ways from my apartment. It was a quiet night, even for a weeknight, with very little traffic and almost no one on foot. The park, as it was most nights, was completely empty. And here begins our story. So this should be very in line with the short horror film. If you haven't watched the short horror film The Smiling Man, I actually probably encourage you to do that before you watch this video. Or if you want to experience it with me too, that's cool. But it's a great short horror film. I remember watching it when I was younger. Excellent stuff. Aged very well too. And here we are in a park that is decidedly empty. 2 a.m. The fog rolls over our walking path here. This is a pretty big walking path for a park. And actually, this is a bit different of a setting than the short horror film. The short horror film took place on a basic sidewalk. It said I could hold shift to run, but I'm not able to do that yet. And I imagine as we keep going forward into the fog, into the unknown, we'll see the Smiling Man. After a long time of walking, here we go. Will he appear? We're still in the park. It's been a long time. I'm tired. I'd better go home. Yeah, what was the point of this? The air does look chilly. I think the fog kind of gives us the clue that it's a chilly night. This looks much more familiar. This looks like the short horror film. Walking home, we can barely see in front of us. The cars coming down the way are only illuminated by the spotlights in front of them, which means they need to turn their lights on. And even with the street lights, we can barely see anything in front of us. It is a quiet night, even in the city. I was walking down a small street to get back to my apartment when I first noticed it. At the end of the street, there was the silhouette of a man dancing. I don't think I see the silhouette yet. Yeah, I don't think I see him yet. A man dancing. At 2 a.m. It was a strange dance. As he danced, he took a step forward. I guess you could say he was dancing, coming straight toward me. It almost looks like some sort of an unnatural movement. Like some sort of a contortionist. It's like his bones are made of jelly. He danced closer still until I could make out his face. His eyes were open wide and wild, head tilted back slightly, looking off at the sky. His mouth formed in a painfully wide cartoon of a smile. His character model reminds me of the Happy Mask salesman, when he's like angrily looking at Link, and his eyes look all crazy, but he's still smiling. I took my eyes off him to cross the empty street. Do we want to do that? And we'll go ahead and just let him... do his thing. He had stopped dancing and was standing on one foot in the street, perfectly parallel to me. He was facing me, but still looking skyward. Smile still wide on his lips. So facing me, but not really looking at me. What are you looking at up there? I don't really like that. So we're going to keep it pushing. They really did an excellent job of making him look creepy. Man, it's quiet. Is that him? He had crossed the street and was now crouching slightly. I was so shocked that I just stood there for a while, looking at him. This is a bit different. And here he is standing up. What does he want? He took giant, exaggerated steps on tiptoe like a cartoon character sneaking up on someone, only he was moving very, very fast. Okay, this is extremely creepy. Can I look away? I did not like that. Like, something unnatural, inhuman. What do you want? Yeah, it's like something about his movement does not seem human. His character model's excellent, though. Like, everything about him just speaks uncanny, creepy, something that doesn't belong here. It's either something, some sort of a creature disguised as a human, or it's a man who had a very bad day. Can we move on? Oh, okay. No! Oh my God, he's right on me. Am I outpacing him? Oh! Where am I supposed to go? I ran until I got off the side road and back onto a well-lit, low-traffic road. When I looked back, he was nowhere to be found. Throughout the rest of the way home, I kept looking over my shoulder, always expecting to see his stupid smile, but he was never there. I lived in that city for 6 months after that night and never went out for a night stroll again. There was something about his face that haunted me. He didn't look drunk, he didn't look high, he looked completely and utterly insane. And that's a very, very scary thing to see. So, that was The Smiling Man, the main story. Really basically one-to-one with the short horror film. Still managed to scare me though, even though I had a good idea of what to expect. Okay, so now we're going to play the alternate story. And I think this is the remake of the original version of the game. One night, I went to the market to buy something to eat. I do this a few times a week, not only to purchase food, but also to appreciate the nighttime tranquility. But this time was different. I came face to face with evil in its most sinister form, a tall man, smiling and radiating a terrifying energy. I left a bit later than usual that night. It was 2 a.m. After that night, I never went out again at that hour. Yes, That is exactly... It's funny how I remember that intro. I played this game what seems like forever ago. Here we go. Tab is to look at the objectives. I think this one has multiple endings, but they're not really that different. So we'll see how it goes and see if it's something where we want to kind of tackle all of them. Go to the market. Yeah, this looks exactly like the original version. I think the graphics are a big step up, though. So we're going to go this way to the market. Again, the street lights barely illuminating the path in front of us. I remember a lot about this game, but this looks different here. I don't remember these big garages. All right, well, let's see what... I'm kind of paranoid because I don't remember when the man appears. At all. So I'm just a little paranoid, but that's okay. I think that's the point of a horror game. It's another quiet night, though. We can kind of... Oh, okay. Can hear that quietness of the night. We hear the crickets. Nighttime is a very distinct sound. If there's no other outside noises happening, it's got a very distinct noise. Okay, got the Quick Mart. Gonna go ahead and pick up something to buy. What do we want? Quick snack? What do we want? Shopping list. Okay, view food to buy. What do we want to do? I don't remember all those choices being there. Good evening. It was 30.50. Sure, pay. Do those give us different options? Go back home. It's so weird. Now, I remember there being something outside of this gas station as well. Oh, well. Let's head back home. Surely there won't be a smiling man waiting for us. I wonder if they use the same model. Because I remember in the original version of this indie horror game, there was a hat. Like the man had a hat. Which he did not in the new version or in the short film. Minor detail difference. Getting a little paranoid here. I imagine he's going to appear any moment now. A little bit past the garage here. We're getting pretty close. Is he just not appearing? I think this is... Oh, God! Oh. Dude, what the hell? I don't remember that at all. The next night... Good Lord. That was a big jump scare. Go to the market. I guarantee you we're going to see this dude on the way. I can hear the ambient music. Or not really even music. The ambient sound. The smiling man is here. Oh, God. Yeah. As much as I think... Is he gonna run at me? Oh, he's skipping. What do you want? I can't move, by the way. What do you want? I think he's gonna leave. This version is scarier. I'm sorry, but this version of the game is scarier in my opinion. God, that first jump scare is brutal. Oh, God, it's brutal. Okay. We good? We're done? Oh, God. Is he going to be there when we look up? Is he here? Oh, shoot. Yeah, this version is a lot scarier. Okay. Where is the dude? Oh, God! No! Get back to the house! That's not my house. This is my house. Good Lord. Survive or die. As the gamer sprints at you. Is there a way I can get around him? Because he knows where I live. Okay, good ending. We gotta run that back. I do want to see one of the bad endings here. You know, we gotta. At least one of them, right? Okay, so now we're back. Is he behind me? I hit load game, but I'm assuming he's behind me. I'm running to the store this time. I think I can get in the car, maybe? Or talk to the guy? I don't know. I don't even know how we got around him, but whatever. Go to the quick mart. The smiling man already killed him? What? Did that happen in the original version? What did he kill him with? Oh, God. We just closed those doors. Ooh! Okay. So he opened the door, ran back into the darkness, and then ran back into the store. It's about the presentation, right? Okay, and this time I think we need to go to the car. So I'm just gonna keep sprinting. He's right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? And I'm pretty sure we go to the car and just either run him over or we do something with him. I can't remember. But I believe that that's what we gotta do. I know we don't go inside that Quick Mart though, because that will lead us to the same... Yep, get in the car. Can I... Why can't I get in the car? I can't interact with the vehicle, please? Okay, well, we are dead now. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, please work this time. All right, well, thank you, Smiling Man. I guess that just doesn't want to work for the last ending. I'm pretty sure we just run him over with the car or something like that. I don't think it's that crazy. But unfortunately, for some reason, it's not working. Gamers, thank you for joining me playing the Smiling Man both versions. The alternate version was a lot scarier than I remembered it being, but you know, the game is free, so if you have some friends to try it with, you know, maybe tell them nothing about the game and then download it and have them play it. I'm sure you can get some big scares out of them, especially that first jump scare where he's hiding next to the bushes near your home. Excellent stuff. And check out the short film too. It's brilliant. Guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I love you very much. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.